Thank you. You're too kind. No, sit down, sit down, sit down. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, welcome to your favorite mixtape show, the Hip Hop Addict. I am your host, Geechee Dan, and we got a lot to talk about today. So we gonna go over all of that, man. Listen, we got the Ace Hood mixtape, we got the Slaughterhouse mixtape, we got the Styles P mixtape, we got the Fred the Godson mixtape, we got the Rell mixtape, we got the Machine Gun Kelly mixtape. Got a couple of others too, man. A couple of surprises, a couple of new cats coming in the game. We're gonna talk about all of that, man. It's been a funny past couple of months. I've been digging real hard, people, for you. Digging real hard to find the best of the best mixtapes for you. And right here on the Hip Hop Addict, we're about to break them all down. You dig? So let's start it off, man. Let's talk about this Ace Hood mixtape. Recently dropped, Body Bag Volume 2. In my opinion, it's mediocre. I say mediocre not because Ace Hood is a bad rapper. As a matter of fact, last month we gave him Mixtape of the Month for Starvation because I thought that mixtape was fire. You know what I mean? But the content on this new mixtape, man, Body Bag Volume 2, is a little bit repetitive. He's talking about women, talking about bitches a lot. There's only so much you can talk about bitches, dog. You gotta give us some more, you know what I mean? You gotta give us something fresh, man. You had on the Starvation, you had Kevin Godson, who did that great song, was it Promises? Oh man, that was my joint. So you had songs on there, you know, where you kind of relaxed the mood and you really made it real and touched on things that were personal to you. Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, I feel like the people want to see him do things like that every mixtape. And I feel this mixtape was a little kind of overcrunk. And, you know, most of the song was about bitches or about hustling or about... But besides that, it wasn't, you know, I didn't get anything from it. You know, and I know he's better than that. But it's still downloadable, you know. He still got tracks on there that bump. Starting off track number 1 from the very beginning. Still bumps. He still got some great producers on there. It's just that mood. It's almost like when Fabulous, remember when Fabulous came out with a soul tape? I love that mixtape. And then afterwards he dropped that other shit. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Stick to that soul mixtape. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think Ace Hood needs. Stick to that Starvation formula. I love that mixtape. I thought that was probably one of your best works. But this mixtape, I'm sorry to say, folks, Body Bag Volume 2, mediocre at best. Moving on. But you know what? I'm not gonna do Ace Hood like that. I'm gonna play maybe 1 or 2 joints. We'll see. We'll play one joint from the Body Bag. You know, I'll probably play the best song that I thought, but the whole mixtape sounds like this. Check it out. You heard him, folks. Gutter back, Ace Hood. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. We gonna get right into the Styles P shit. Styles P, Diamond Life Project. Dope mixtape, man. Just cause Styles P, his flow always stays consistent. So you're never really surprised when you hear things from him, cause he usually keeps things the same. The Diamond Life Project actually reminds me a little bit of the first 28, the project that him and Currency did together, which I enjoyed as well, though it was a little short. But you know, most of the songs on there are enjoyable. He has a fire track with Bum B that goes super hard. And let's just get into that one, alright?
Sky's music.
Oh, 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 yeah.
Spitter, what up?
Oh, yeah.
Ghost.
Radio
Yeah,
right
yeah.
the bar, yeah.
Light that shit.
Smoke good, smoke good. Smoke good, smoke good.
Feeling good. You know? Yeah. I used to have a little when I was little. Rock in the hard place, stuck between the middle. You know? Couldn't figure it out. Life is like a riddle. Word. Or maybe it's a puzzle. Or maybe it's the weed and the liquor that I guzzle that got a nigga trouble. I'm like a little kid, I just wanna play with bubbles. Word. Bubble whip, yeah. Bubble ass, blowing on some bubble kush, laying in the bubble bath. iPad shuffling the duffel bag. Name ring bells, any spot that I hustled at. But I'm grown now, nigga had enough of that. But tell me that it's money there. Fuck it, I'm a double back.
I've seen struggle, I've seen hope, seen a lot of money. Can't remember to bounce back to. Yeah, had to ground for mine, and had a mind. Yeah, the kush with the finest women. Yeah, jet like clouds, minutes. Yeah, the home run in the ninth inning, still winning. Made it through the struggles.
I smoke germs to the head, so don't pass me shit. They rather see me dead than to look at me rich. But I can't quit, addicted to digits, residual flippers, cash getters, paddle shifters, exotic ride shipped in, signing for that shipment. Rims like bait, attracting mermaids, they swimming. Sunset at the lake, like Monet painted that picture. Carefree living in the midst of this continuous paper mission. I'm in grind mode, stacking dollars, changing time zone. Nobody resetting them Rolex watches. Hide up, billionaire boys club. Rockets on my pocket, rockets in my driveway. Them for me and my
I've seen
partners.
struggle, I've seen hope, seen a lot of money. Even been broke, to bounce back to like a hustler. Yeah, had to grind for mine, and had a mind. Yeah, smoke the kush with the finest women. Yeah, jet like them the clouds, minutes. Yeah, the home run in the ninth inning, still winning. Made it through the struggles.
Yes, sir. That's the Styles P. Man, I can't wait for Raheem Devine to drop another mixtape, or better yet, an album, man. Dude is talented. Shouts out to Raheem Devine. I see you, man. Like, I swear, they got some artists that are totally underrated. But hopefully soon we'll hear and see a lot more Raheem Devine. He's been doing this thing though. I've seen him drop a couple of mixtapes, and hopefully we'll get one of them to get on the show. We're moving on. Let's talk about the Slaughterhouse mixtape. First of all, fire. I like the Slaughterhouse mixtape. I thought it was well put together. A lot of people were arguing that, you know, Royce the 5'9" was kind of on there a little bit more than everybody else, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes down, you know. Did I feel the Slaughterhouse presence? Yes, the whole Slaughterhouse presence was there. But let me talk about this, because I bought the Slaughterhouse album, and the album was not so great, believe it or not. Why was it not so great? Well, the first Slaughterhouse album, I was hearing something raw and unique, and these dudes approach beats in a way I've never heard artists approach them in a while. This second Slaughterhouse album, the lyrics are still there. Do not get me wrong, the lyrics are still there. But this Slaughterhouse album, this new one, Welcome to Our House, nah man, too commercial. through commercial. A lot of I'm talking about from track 1 through 4. A lot of the songs are too fucking commercial. I was actually a bit disappointed because I've been waiting for these guys to drop. Now listen to me, I bought this album, so I'm gonna talk all the shit I want to talk. Okay, if you buy an album, you could talk all the shit you want to talk about that album. I spent $12.99 for that motherfucker. I'm gonna talk all the shit I want to talk about it. Because I love Slaughterhouse, but I'm not liking this new album, man. Matter of fact, maybe it grows on me. Because honestly, the first time I listened to the first Slaughterhouse record or album, I listened to the whole album. And then it grew on me. This time when I put in a new album, man, I swear I couldn't get past track 7. Everything just sounded so commercial, and it's like, I don't know. Leave Eminem out of it, man. He don't need to have hands-on. That's my opinion. He didn't have hands-on the first one of you guys was successful. I don't get these moves, man. I know everybody's trying to make money, but I always say if you just stay true to the music, stay true to what the fans want. Don't get with this big machine and get with somebody because he's successful and have him put his ingredient on it, because at the end of the day, that food, that plate, that pot is not gonna come out the same way, man. That's just the bottom line. Shouts out to Slaughterhouse. Keep the lyrics up. The lyrics are still there. I'm not saying the lyrics ain't there on this new album. But I know I'm not the only one that feels this album is a little commercial for them, for their status. Let's get into their mixtape. That's what we're here to listen to. Let me show you why I love these guys. Check this shit out, man. Slaughterhouse featuring Freeway. Check it out.
This is the way the story goes when you win it for the dough and you swinging for the fist. Close friends that turn to foes, act just like hoes want you to get the dinner for 'em. Niggas trying to slow walk me, but I've been up on 'em. Part me, cause part of me got love for 'em, but a part of me got a slug for 'em. It's hard for me, he was there from the start of me. Sheer gear, see part of me still cares, but part of me feels he about to try to come to my house to slaughter me. Wait till I hit the balcony to Dr. Martin me. His heart full of larceny, they think I'm the Dollar Tree. Since I'm the nigga with the weight and they ain't, they like P90X trying to make me lose calories. State prop, chain gang, maintain salary. Freeze us in his goons through hourly, devour him. It's just the Philly in me. Where the Joey crack jealous ones envy. Suck the MCs, fuck haters, get G. With friends like these who needs enemies inside this evil industry where the green breeds greed, envy, and schemes of being ease and dreams of seeing me up under guillotines. But the desert eagle I'm bringing with me can be its wings. It's supposed to be about respect. Your boys will watch you spend some of your dough and then they'll count the rest and bounce before you can bounce a check. He not jealous, he just wants you to split whatever you get with him. And all that he sees is all that you bought and it sticks with him. The snake in the grass from the garden of Eden, it bit him. The first recorded sin from 4 to 10 to 25 to life. I can quote stories of lead from off the top of my head like I don't write. Drunk and high on life, I learned to back up my own hype when I had to steal back my own bike. Passes on me like passing collection plates of right on rights. God-fearing. My only flaws, my giving heart is not conducive to being frugal and living smart. Maybe I'll die dumb, leaving behind a beautiful corpse known for my hand and my balls like Cy Young. Eyes numb from constantly staying open and constantly being haunted by promises stay broken. We supposed to get money. Bottom of a vodka bottle describes my drink behavior. You're far from biblical scriptures if you're thinking a drink can save you. What happens when your semen donor leaves the streets to raise you? You raise your heat
ready to go ham like Lincoln. Abra, I know this stripper who was talking to this nigga who was talking while he tipped her. About the pictures and zippers, he be flipping to get them chippers. He told her about his stash, slipping her tongue off the liquor. Yeah, I used to dick her, now I call her my play sister. Yeah, we can trust her, we can bust in on that buster while he's with her. With the ski mask, gloves, and snubs, doing it like a crook should. Slap the bitch up a couple of times to make it look good. He said, damn crooked, you frozen cold. When I'm broke, these are the type of thoughts that overload my dome. When I'm alone, I done dirt that I never ever even told a soul. But my soul knows, Ortiz, I need to slow my roll.
You little suckers, motherfucker, I'll put a verse from every one of you dud busters and fud ruckers. Got swinging but going nowhere, mud putters. Walking around all sour, you little bud puffers. I'm done dudder, shotters, papa, I'll let the gun stutter. Clap that booty niggas, I'll gun butt you. One mother, no father, no sisters, no brother. Couple cousins, why bother? I'm one of one pluser. Who gives a fuck about the next man? My jet land, your face all blue, orange, you mad like a Mets fan. I'm Brooklyn, like the Atlantic Ave Nets, and I run with Wildcats like the next season jet plans. Feel a fire like Rex, man. You make one half of Smith and Wesson, sign a Russell, man. Your tech jam. Cause it's rusty, ain't been popped in forever. My Glock 7 your top, better not. Did he bop through my block and your lever? Pussy.
I can see my friends turn green with envy. Suck it down, seize, fuck haters, get cheese. I can see my friends turn green with envy. Suck it down, seize,
Hip Hop Addict. I'm your host, Geechee Dan, and we're back. I'm gonna run down these guys real quick. Who I've been hearing a lot about, I can't even play because I think they're mediocre, man, and they need to come harder than what I've been hearing. You got Fred the Godson, Gordo, Frederico, Mixtape. Mediocre. It sounds like a New York dude trying to appeal to down south audience when I hear the music. You know what I mean? Rell. Now he definitely keeps the New York flow. He got a new mixtape called Rell, new mixtape Not Guilty. The delivery's still there, man. But the songs are mediocre as hell. Look, man, you want to make it in this game? The game is on a curve right now. So what I'm trying to tell these artists, the advice for fans and artists is the game is on a curve. That party snapping bullshit, music, it's not in. We're coming back to where lyrics, real beats, real content, we're coming back to that. That's what the people want to hear. That's why I made the show, so I could share real music to the people. So if I don't feel the shit is good, I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. And those two mixtapes right there, extremely disappointing. Machine Gun Kelly, Established for Life, his new mixtape. You know what? That one was actually okay. It wasn't bad at all. A lot of people hating on him, but he's pretty good, man. The lyrics, he's not super duper lyrical, but his delivery, he raps with a passion. He spits with a passion, and I think that's why dude has a great follower, man. It's like DMX. His lyrics, he wasn't super lyrical, but when DMX spit, man, he had that passion inside of him, and you could feel it down to your soul. You know what I mean? And I think that's Machine Gun Kelly. He's gonna bring that, man. And if he's listening, man, keep that shit up. Keep making that music for the soul, man. I wanna go on and talk about this new dude, man, this new MC who goes by the name M.C or MC out of St. Louis. I was up last night, smoking that kush, you know what I mean? And I just was like, wow, this mixtape is pretty dope. So every now and then I'll click on somebody totally new, you know what I mean, who doesn't have a lot of downloads, who don't really got a lot of views. And I'll listen because I know at one point when I was into the music and I was putting myself out, I felt I made great mixtapes, but nobody paid attention because I didn't have the money to pay all of these websites so they could put me on their front pages. But this dude MC, man, out of St. Louis, has a mixtape called Bachelor Party. At the end of the mixtape, he talks about a title, and it was just a great definition of the title. I'm feeling this dude, man. You guys check him out. Don't sleep on him. We're about to play some from him right now. Man, I'm impressed. You know what I mean? I'm impressed because most down south or Midwest artists are always trying to kind of be like each other. Midwest trying to be like down south, or down south trying to be like Midwest. This dude right here has a very unique style, man. And that's what I enjoyed the most about him. His style is very unique. MC out of St. Louis. I appreciate you hitting me up too, man. We're gonna get you on. See if we maybe get you an interview or something, man. You know what I mean? We want to see you up there. Check it out.
DJ Noah. I say the way I'm feeling is real, no doubt. I was stirring this wheel with no route, and I'm so glad I found you. Only wanna be around you. Put my arms around you and let you know. Yeah. I want you, 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 I want you now.
You got me, 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 you got me now.
Girl, I want you, it's easy to see that you need to believe in this club with a G. And MC is a G, should be leaving with me. I know you see me shining, it's easy to see. So smile for the camera, wave to the crowd. Soon as we hit the telly, you know what's going down. No need to rush tonight, it's gonna happen. I guarantee that complete satisfaction. We driving around town with the top laying down. Contemplating in my mind how I'ma lay it down. And I'm thinking in my mind, so I'ma say it now. Hey, just because we moving fast don't mean I play around. Girl, I want you, 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 I want you now.
You got me, 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 you got me now.
Girl, I want you, 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 I want you now.
You got me, 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 you got me now. This is our song for real, no doubt. The DJ's making me feel loved out. You know I like it when you keep your eyes on me, even though we can't do this thing all the way. 'Cause everybody's watching and they see us falling. Paparazzi's flashing, now they see us talking. It's their entertainment. But if I wasn't a star, yes I would apply. 'Cause baby you a boss, yes sir.
Girl, I want you, 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 I want you now.
You got me, 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 you got me now.
Girl, I want you, 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 I want you now.
You got me, 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 you got me now.
And you thinking and thinking, I've been thought through. The fact that you cautious, I can't even fault you. This ain't about the club or the drinks that I bought you. It's the fact we found each other, no need to be lost. I say the way I'm feeling is real, no doubt. I was stirring this wheel with no route, and I'm so glad I found you. Only wanna be around you. Put my arms around you and let you know. Yeah. I want you, 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 I want you now.
You got me, 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 you got me now.
I want you, 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 I want you now.
You got me, 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 you got me now.
From St. Louis to Germany, man.
Yes, sir.
Boy MC, DJ Noise, back
So that's it, folks. Thank you for listening to everybody we have for you guys today. More to come. And see you guys next week. We got some new artists, new mixtapes, more conversations, only that real shit. Check us out on www.hiphophead.net. dash between the hip hop. And check us out at YouTube.com/runwititconcepts. This has been the Hip Hop Addict Show. I'm your host, Geechee Dan. Peace.